I believe the main thing that makes any revegetation work successful, especially on farms, is getting your mindset right. And by this I mean you have to give your revegetation work the same priority as any other job on the farm, instead of having it as a job that gets done one day when I've got time, because inevitably you won't have time and the planting will be done at the wrong time of the year and you'll have a degree of failure. So if you can say, I need to plant my trees at a certain time of year or get my ground prep work, it's the same as I have to make hay or put the crop in or join the ewes, it will be successful. And it takes a little bit of doing, but once you get yourself comfortable with that, it's quite easy and you realise the value is equal to any other job you're doing on the farm. Now, the good planning is essential, and design. You can get a lot more benefits out of your tree lines or revegetated areas if you have a little think about it, instead of just putting them up against the best straightest fence you have. We've tried to encourage on farms that you target damaged areas such as sheep camps, gullies, erosion areas that usually are the most unproductive part of your farm anyway, or can give you a heavy workload due to the weed infestation. So by targeting these areas and fencing them off even before the trees have got up and going, you generally are starting to improve your production by reducing the amount of weeds you have to spray, or keeping livestock out of cold conditions by just being in under the lee of the hill. Now, when your trees get up, they're obviously, the biggest benefits are going to be that your pasture will be protected. You'll lose less moisture from wind and evapotranspiration. You'll protect your livestock from the winter winds and increase milk production, for example, and lambing percentages. In larger tree lots, you might be able to incorporate some farm forestry, and you'll have even a firewood supply there for the future. The obvious and well-known ones like reduced salinity, tree bank stabilisation will also play a major role. The introduction of extra wildlife into your re-veg work, especially birds, will happen fairly rapidly, and will surprise most people how many new species of birds they will get onto their property once you have some cover for them in your revegetation work. But at a bare minimum, it is a very satisfying job to do on your farm. You can see it happening and working in front of you every day, and at a very minimum it'll increase the value of your farm, and I can guarantee the productivity will increase as well.